Hello, welcome back to Poverty Nutrition. I'm so glad you guys could join me. Today I want to introduce an herb that not many people may know about. It's called mullein, and you probably have it out in your backyard. It is quite a tall weed that many people would recognize if they saw it. And I was able to pick some up in a gallon-sized tub. I bought it on Amazon. So this is mullein leaf, and I'll be adding some photos so you can see what they look like when you're out and foraging in the wild. But mullein leaf is an absolute must to have in the house. It's been used for coughs like whooping cough, tuberculosis, bronchitis, if you just have a sore throat and you're hoarse, pneumonia. The mullein oil works really well for earaches. It'll work for colds and flus, migraines, joint pain, the list goes on. And you can use it in many different ways. So here I have a mullein leaf infused oil. So this is a canola olive oil blend. Typically I like to use straight pure olive oil, but I picked up the wrong oil this time. So I mix the oil with the mullein leaf, and that will sit for about 7 to 10 days. This is cold steeping, and then I will strain it, and it's ready to use if I want to make salves, or I can keep it just as the oil for earaches. I can mix it with other infused oils. So that was done on the 17th. That will be going for a little while. Real quick, I do want to open up and show you what the mullein leaf looks like. It's a very soft leaf, super soft, and it's beautiful. So it smells delicious too. Another thing you can do with it is you can make a tincture like this here. I did not have much vodka left, so that's why the jar is not full. I used the rest of it, but this one I actually started on the 20th. And that will go for about 4 to 6 weeks. And every day I just shake it up. And then again, like we did with the oil, we will strain it and then keep it in a dry, dark spot. You put it up in the cupboard. You can also smoke mullein. So I have just a regular pipe, and that is very soothing. If you have any sort of mucus buildup or any sort of scratchiness in your lungs, from personal experience, it thins the mucus out so that you can easily cough it up very quickly. Within a few minutes, you're gonna feel it coming up, and it's gonna be a lot easier. You'll have a really good productive cough. You can also make tea, which is what I have right here. I let it steep for a few minutes and put a little bit of honey in it. It's a very pleasant taste. It's not strong at all. I actually really enjoy it. And you can make tea bags, and that's what I've done here and what I'm going to be doing with you today. So I used coffee filters, and there's 2 tablespoons of the mullein leaf in each tea bag. So that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And then I just store it in a jar labeled, and it's 2 tablespoons per 8-ounce cup of hot water. If you don't want to make the tea bags and you have a tea ball, you can go ahead and use that as well. So let's make some tea bags. So I have right here some coffee filters that I've stacked up. There's 5 here. And I made a tea bag form, which is just a scrap of cardboard. It's about 2.5 inches wide, and it just so happens to be as long as a coffee filter. I didn't even do that purposely. It was, like I said, it was a scrap piece, and I just did it 2.5 inches wide. So what you're going to do is you're going to center it, and you're going to fold over this side and crease it, and then you're going to flip over, and you're just going to wrap it all the way around. See how I did that? But you want to have a bit of a crease there. That's going to help you. So then you're going to unwrap it. And what I do is it's 1 teaspoon, and I can't find my teaspoon measurement, so I'm using a tablespoon. So what I'm going to do is do just under a tablespoon of the mullein leaf, and I'm going to figure out where the center is, and just on the sides of the center there's going to be a row on either side. So I'm actually going to tilt this down so that hopefully you can see the process and see me folded it. So I'll refold it just so you can see a little bit better. Fold it over again. Okay, then we're going to take this out, figure out about where the center is. I'm going to do half here, half there. So you want some space there. Then what you're going to do, you're going to fold that side and bring it right to that first line that we made the crease. Fold it. Fold this side. We're going to meet. Meet that end, okay? So then we're just literally you're gonna fold it up in half and meet at the top. So now you have a pouch, okay? So once you get to this point, you're gonna fold over these corners like so. Okay, it does not have to be pretty. Now you have this, and you take your stapler and you staple it, and you have a tea bag. If you want a string on it, you can put a string on it. You don't have to, it's up to you. And then I just put it right in my jar, and we're good to go. And it's really an easy process. You can sit down and do, you know, a tea bag in less than a minute once you get the process of it. So that is how I make some of the medicines for me and my family with mullein. I absolutely love the herb. The other thing that is really interesting is when you make a salve out of it, it actually it's been said that it can help with frostbite and cellulitis, which I and a few other members of the family are kind of prone to cellulitis, especially when I get bee stings. It's never good. So I can't wait to be making some salve with the infused oil once that's done. and hopefully you can come back and see me and we can make a salve together. Thanks for joining me on Poverty Nutrition.